Welcome to another episode of Searching for McGuffin in the New Year with your hosts, George,
Dan,
Gabe,
and Link.
Is it bad that I forgot the order?
Yeah, me
I
too.
forgot I was second.
Yeah,
I just know
like,
Dan is second.
I wasn't sure which one of you was second.
Yeah,
so
I was
like,
staring at Gabe and I was like, he's not speaking.
He's not, yeah.
It's been a couple of weeks.
Happy 2023.
That's right. We missed you on hiatus. We left you with our holiday episode, and then we took a couple of weeks off because we realized we can afford to do that.
That's right. We're in the Jordan year.
What does that mean?
True.
23 is Jordan's birthday.
Every 1,000 years, it's Jordan's.
Do you ever feel like you want to hit go on the timer?
Yeah.
Like,
And
do you ever
that's-
feel that in life?
That's what I feel like at midnight when the clock turns. It feels like hitting the timer on Google.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So, as we start a new year, before we look forward to the future, we like to take some time to go back. So, this week we're going to do a year in review. And we did like a long list of like 250 different things that we may have
Look at
seen
this.
or
Look at
watched
all
or
this.
played, right? But then we figured
That's too much.
Yeah, the last time we did that, we recorded 5 hours of audio. That was like the beginning of our show. So we distilled it to top fives.
And somehow it'll still be 5 hours.
Yes. I
Yeah.
think we know how to do it more succinctly
Yeah, better, yeah.
this time. So without further ado,
Well, top five in different genres.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
In different
we got
mediums.
the four pillars.
Four
That's what I
pillars.
like to refer to
What
them.
are they?
MJF, Jungle Boy, Sammy Guevara, Darby Allin.
Okay.
Oh, you mean for this show?
Yeah, for this. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So the four pillars. I thought you were just going to go into what they
Link's
were.
just
Oh,
okay.
you said them all. What am I supposed to?
Movies, TV,
Games and anime.
games, and anime. Now our fifth pillar, which I don't know if any buildings have 5 pillars, maybe the column in the center, but is usually comics. But let's be honest, I don't think any of us read a comic in 2022.
I did.
You did?
Not a
Yeah.
2022 comic, but
I read a 2022 comic.
I also read comics, but not a 2022 comic.
I did.
Yeah, what'd you
Your
read?
boy's keeping up with Zardarsky's run on Daredevil.
Oh, are you now?
Yes, sir.
So that's your
Oh,
recommendation for
I guess
comic
yeah,
books?
it's the only one I read.
All right, the show S4M podcast.
Not why.
That's right. Don't ask why.
Taking
Just
it down
ask
today.
for whom. Our suggestion for comic books in 2022 is
Daredevil by Chip Zardarsky. Recommend it. Excellent.
okay. So that's the fifth pillar, and we'll move on to our second. And again, we have read comics, but just not 2022. So these lists are only things that came out in 2022, which is going to be problematic as we get to some of these categories. As we were doing this list, we figured out, well, we've watched some stuff, we've played some stuff, but not this year's stuff. So what came out in the year 22? We're going to start with movies. So we're going to do top 5 movies. I don't know who wants to go first.
Link.
Am I saying all of my 5?
No, you
or
just
are
give
we
me
doing
one, and then we'll tell you if it's on
Okay.
ours, and then we'll rotate.
Cool. So I'm gonna go for my list. My category was whatever brought me joy, and I'm just gonna do it from, I guess, 5 all the way to 1, the worst to the best, but it's top 5, so it's also good no matter what. So for me, my number 5 is The Menu.
Oh, okay. I heard about this.
Yeah, it's a great movie. I really enjoyed it. Dark comedy, hilarious. My boy John Leguizamo's in it, Colombian, mi paisa. So I recommend it if you ever get a chance.
I watched it 2 days ago.
Oh, and you agree?
I agree. Thought it was great.
All right, perfect. Then I'm gonna jump it to the top of my list because, yeah. What do you, Dan? You think
No,
about?
it's not on my list. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, but do you think about? Are you gonna check it out?
Yeah. I've been wanting to watch.
It
Okay,
has
cool.
Links and Gabriel's stamp of approval.
It's on HBO Max, I believe, right?
I watched it in
correct.
theaters. I didn't know it was on HBO Max.
Okay, cool. So we'll check it out now that it's at home. The Menu, excellent. That wasn't on anybody else's list, so you want to go?
My number 5 is also on HBO Max, and that is The Banshees of Inisharan.
Oh, okay.
What
This-
the heck?
That was dangerously close to something that would have a smart.
You can say that.
episode. I don't think you can, but let's not do that.
No,
one again.
because in the movie,
Yeah.
there's a difference between FE and FU, and I
Yeah.
thought maybe FE was like the heck version, saying it's hell.
I
heck.
don't think so.
That's just how they talk.
That's
Yeah.
literally how they talk.
Oh, okay. Is
But-
it like
but-
adding E after the S? word? Like I don't think.
I
it
don't
makes
know,
it,
man.
I don't
but-
think it makes it. A
But it's
different
not
word.
this. It's not a curse word because
Oh.
the other one is.
Sure. Okay. So, why this movie make your list?
It's beautiful. It tells the story of a friendship that is on its last legs, and randomly, like it just someone just decides he doesn't want to be friends with you anymore, and
I'm sorry.
it sounds silly, but it's like these two guys. One of them just like, you don't bring anything to my life. Like you're kind of dumb and simple, and I feel like I would spend my time better without you in it. So he decides to not be his friend, and the other guy just can't wrap his head around that. He's trying to figure out what he did, and the other guy's just like, you
don't add any value.
don't add any value to my life.
I'm gonna be honest. I got lost in that explanation. I felt like you were talking to me, and I was very hurt.
Oh no.
So this must work. So this
No, and the thing is, like, even though like it's simple, it's hilarious.
Okay. All right.
It
is hilarious.
It should be a comedy, but it's not.
But it's not. Like that's what I was saying. You asked me about this, and then I was like, I wouldn't say it's like uplift. Like you asked me, is it uplifting or not? And I was like, I wouldn't say it's like uplifting because it's like how like the turn of events and how everything goes isn't uplifting.
Yeah.
But it's probably the film that I laughed the most.
Oh,
in.
so it's enjoyable.
I love it.
It's enjoyable.
Oh, okay.
It's the film that I laughed
What's
the
it
most
called?
in this year.
It's by the guy that did Seven Psychopaths and.
Oh,
Three
I
Billboards
love
and
that
Every
movie.
Man- and
I bought that movie.
My only complaint about the movie is that it did not have Sam Rockwell.
No, okay. Well, we'll talk about that later on one of my lists. But The Banshees of Inisherin on HBO Max. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly, but The Banshees.
That's okay. That place is made up anyways.
Oh, okay, perfect. So I'm not offending anyone. All right, so I'll go with the bottom of my list is Prey, the new Predator movie on
Really?
Hulu.
It made your top 5.
It did make my top
That was
5.
great.
I loved it. I'm a huge Predator mark. I love the Predator films, but half of them suck and half of them are good. I think we're at that level. I don't count Alien versus Predator. Those aren't real Predator movies. So I think it's like Predator's good, Predator 2 sucks. Is the next one Predators, I guess, right?
That's the one
So-
with Adrian Brody.
Yeah, that's the one with
I
Adrian
like
Brody.
that one.
That one's good. The Predator sucks, and now we're back to Prey. This movie's
That's a
great.
prequel, right?
Yeah, it's a prequel, and it's beautiful. Listen. If you don't know anything about Predators, watch this movie. It is about aliens, all right? But if you know Predator, it has backstory and history, and it ties in even to Predator 2. But if you don't know anything, it's okay. This can be your first Predator movie. It made my top 5. Dan, what about you? What's it?
Interesting.
All right, what's the first one on your top 5?
I'm gonna go with Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Oh,
All
that's
right.
on my
Who,
list.
who has it? Raise your hand. Cool. We're rushing through
It's
this
a
top
great
5.
movie.
It's on all of our
It's a
top
great
5.
movie.
All right. Why did it make
What
sense?
what
Beautiful.
number is it on your list?
Yeah, I didn't organize them by order, but just looking at it, I think it's 3.
That's 3 on mine.
Yep.
I think it's 2 or 3 on mine.
Yep. It's 3 on mine.
It's 3 on mine.
All right.
Oh.
Why? Why'd you choose this one?
I think it's just a beautiful film. It's
Yeah.
a beautiful story. There's a lot going on about the whole multiverse thing, but at the end of the day, it's a story about an immigrant mother and daughter, and simple.
It's the best multiverse movie I've ever seen in my
Yeah.
life.
And you nailed it. There's a lot going on, but at the end of the day, it's about people. And it's about a
Yeah,
story that
it's
you can
beautiful.
relate to. Yeah.
At the center of that everything bagel.
Mm-hmm. Was there anything in the center? I thought it was a hole.
Love is in the center.
That's
Ah.
what fills it.
All right. Cool. Okay. So do we go back the other way?
Yeah, go ahead again, Danny. It's like a draft.
Oh, that's right. Like a draft. Go.
I don't. Okay, I guess I'm gonna go with Glass Onion.
Ah, that's a
Mm.
I had a
good
great time.
one.
All right.
Watched that last week.
Really enjoyed
Glass
it.
Onion. I saw it theatrically at the end of November.
I
loved
wish
it.
I could have, but I couldn't.
I watch it theatrically too.
Link was respect because we talked about it on an episode, and he turned around and went to go watch it the very next day. So
Yeah.
props to him. It's number 4 on my list. Also, no, actually, I'm sorry. I think it's number 3. Did I just say something else?
Yeah, you said,
You said
everywhere.
everything.
everywhere.
Yeah, no, it's number 4. It's definitely number 4 on my list. Absolutely,
I really enjoyed the movie,
but it did not make your top 5.
but it's not in my top 5.
Okay.
The funny thing is, I already had like my top 3 since from the beginning of the year, and then
Yeah.
the ones that rounded off the bottom 2 were I just saw them
Recently.
maybe like last month and then last week.
Right. A lot of my top lists are stuff that I just like consumed recently, maybe in anticipation for this episode.
Yeah,
but
I mean, you just sometimes you're in a binge cycle, you're catching up, and then you just
Yeah.
find things that you really enjoy.
Well, especially the holidays is that time where like you're down. Like
Yeah.
you guys are out of school, you're out of work, I'm out of work. There's no school, same thing, school. So it's like,
Plus
Yeah.
Oscar bait.
yeah, and that's another grind. I don't know how we're gonna handle that this year, but
I'm not doing that.
yeah, I'm not doing it that way. But we're gonna
I'll
try
watch
to hit.
Best Picture.
Yeah,
but that's
as
about
many.
it.
Oh, that should be our strategy.
Nah, Best Picture and
Best
the category I really loved was
Documentaries.
Foreign film. Yes.
Those films are incredible.
Okay. Also,
No love for the animated category.
I didn't love it as much as I had in past years. Actually, this past year, I don't think
I'm just gonna watch
You
everything.
didn't write the right
I'm
ones.
just gonna
Watch the right
everything
ones.
I watched all of
Disney Animation and Pixar do.
them. So that was Glass Onion, which is available on Netflix. It only came out just a few weeks ago. So if you haven't seen it, definitely check it out.
So George, what do you got left on yours?
Okay, so what I got left on is I said that was my number 4. Everything Everywhere is my number 3. So then my number 2 film is Top Gun. We've talked about this, thanks to Gabe.
It is now on Paramount Plus.
There you go.
I watched it Christmas Day, and I think that's gonna be my new Christmas tradition.
Oh, that sounds like a magical tradition.
Sounds fun.
Top Gun Maverick is my number 1.
Wow.
I
didn't know if you were gonna commit to it.
I was like trying to figure out because I mean I'm assuming you're gonna say the other one. I mean I'm next, so I'll say the next one. But
Yeah. How many people is Top Gun on your list? Okay, just not Link. Okay,
I could have been on my list. I should knew you guys were gonna pick it, so I'm like, let me add something
Mhm.
different.
That's fair.
That's fair.
It's just such a good movie.
I can't not include it.
The thing
Yeah.
is, that was your number 4, right?
Which one? Top Gun?
Top Gun.
No, it's my number 2.
Number 2. Yeah, it's my number 1. My number. Well, maybe we have the same. Maybe they're inverse.
Maybe they're inverted. Yeah.
We were inverted. No, I absolutely love this film. It's one of the when I think of like just staple experiences in a theater, Top Gun Maverick is gonna be there at the top, at the very top, because that was just
Beautiful.
it. Just caught me off. It just caught me so off guard. And I mean, Top Gun, the first Top Gun isn't like anything like too crazy, too special. I mean, it's like people enjoy it or they don't.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah, I'm not a super
it's
fan
just
of the original.
a feat in filmmaking and the experience that just Tom Cruise and everyone that was behind that film delivers.
Listen, Tom Cruise brought like everything he learned, like making the Mission Impossible movies, and then adapted it to the flight of Top Gun, and Maverick's amazing.
To create the best legacy sequel.
Yeah.
I agree on that one.
Yes, so that Top Gun Maverick is on
This
my
is
number
your
1. My number 2, which could have easily been my number 1.
Wait.
Wait, yeah, I think Link's
It's
gonna.
my turn.
Yeah,
Trust
don't
me.
step on Link.
Yeah, because then you
Just
can say
kidding.
yours. Yeah.
No, I went. I went
I
for.
thought we were going this way.
Yeah, we were going this way.
Yeah, we're going
So
this
it's
way.
Link.
It's my turn.
What did I say?
You said Top
Oh,
Gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, Top Gun was his.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
I just
okay.
took, I just took
That's
over and
fair.
started loving it.
Oh yeah. I was like, I'm Top Gun, and Gabriel's like, move out of the way. Here's why I love
Because
Maverick.
it's my number 1.
I thought that's what you just said. Yeah,
Okay.
you were talking like.
Well,
it's-
you think it's gonna work better
That's fair.
if you say yours first?
Oh no! That's why I thought you hadn't said
My
it.
number. Okay, so my number 2 is the Batman.
Boom.
Yeah.
Boom,
Boom.
boom,
Boom. Boom.
Yeah,
That's
it-
on.
that's
That's
my
on
number
my.
one.
That's
It
on mine.
clearly could have been my number 1.
That's my number 2 or 3.
It's
Oof,
just-
okay.
the Batman, man. Also watching this in theaters, like with you guys for the first time, that was
That's beautiful.
an incredible experience. And like, just go back to that episode that we did for that
Mhm.
movie. That was like one of our, if not one of our best, like one of our best episodes, I think.
Yeah.
And being able to talk about it and just have that character come back in a different way that I didn't really imagine him or
Yeah.
see him before like that, I think was great. Robert Pattinson, fantastic. The direction, the acting, it's chef's kiss.
Man, 2 Colin Farrell movies for you.
The guy's killing it,
The
and I
guy's
haven't even
killing it.
seen the other one that he did this year.
After Yang.
Yeah,
Yeah, almost made my
I
list.
forgot he was in that movie.
No, excellent film.
Yeah.
It made Obama's list.
Oh wow. For me, my 4th one, the Batman and Everything Everywhere All at Once are also on my list.
Mm-hmm.
But my number 4 is an animated movie. It's called Intergalactic. It is a movie that's written by Kid Cudi, or parts of it was written by Kid
Oh,
Cudi.
I heard about this.
It's in a similar style to Into the Spider-Verse. and it's more of an adult. It's an adult animated movie. Now I'm not saying that's like it's pornographic or anything like that, but it's just an animated movie.
Mature.
That's a mature animated movie, right? Which I don't think I've ever seen like that before, and I think it's the best love story that I've seen this year. So I think, in my opinion, this should win Best Animated Picture. That's how much praise I have for it.
Wait, but it came out for what?
It came out on Netflix.
Yeah, it's not eligible.
So is Pinocchio not going to win Best Animated Picture? Oh,
You mean Disney's Pinocchio on Disney Plus?
Pinocchio?
No, it's not. I'm sorry.
What?
The
Okay.
movie wasn't
Then it was a bad year for animation.
Okay. Probably, yeah, because that's why they fired the Disney CEO, because of the Pixar movies, among 57 other decisions. But anyways,
But yeah, Intergalactic, check it out.
All
It's
right.
great
on Netflix.
on Netflix.
Cool. I gotta add that to my watch list. I'm tempted to do it right now as we record the episode, but all right, let's go back to Dan because I think we went through my whole list.
I only got up to 4, so.
Oh,
my
okay.
list is done, yeah.
All right, perfect. Anybody else have a title that was missing?
Yeah, my number 4 was The Whale with Brendan Fraser.
I haven't had a chance to see this.
Man, I watched that movie.
It's that good.
Yeah, I
Top
want to
5.
watch it.
I thought the movie was exceptional.
Okay.
The movie
That
was
movie scared me.
fantastic.
You've got some good, like, critically acclaimed picks on your list. My lists tend to usually be like this, but this year was a real, like, looking for the fun year. And I'm, like, more like Link, like, what gave me joy? But what didn't give us joy?
No, I mean, really quick before that.
Oh,
it's
yeah, go
like,
ahead.
I mean, my bottom 2 are, I think, could be 3 even, could be
Best film.
Oscar nominated.
Mm.
But I think what won over for me was the joy factor.
Really?
In
The
those top
Whale
2
gave you joy?
Top Gun. No, I mean,
Oh.
in my top 2.
Oh, okay. I thought all 5. But
Nah, The
it's
Whale-
top heavy.
The
Top
Whale-
Gun
It's a great,
heavy.
no, it's a great movie.
The
Yeah.
Whale. I mean,
It's beautiful.
the whale's heavy.
Is it depressing?
Yeah.
It's sad, but I think by
Maybe-
the end of it, like, there's redemption.
Oh, so
and
it's inspiring.
I think so.
Hey,
Oh, okay.
That's how I took it.
question. After watching the movie, did you want to drink water and go for a run?
No,
Oh, okay.
because that's more than just.
Because that's what
It
I
goes
wanted.
beyond that.
Yeah, that's
'Cause
not
that's
a,
what I
that's
wanted,
a
man.
mental illness. That's not like a.
I just did not want to.
Oh, you saw it too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was like, I don't want to end up like this.
Okay.
Link, was it on your top 5?
Brandon Fraser's performance was my top 1.
You think that's what it'll be nominated for?
Oh yeah, for
I think
sure,
he's
and he
gonna
should
win.
win. If
I
he
think
doesn't
he's-
win, I riot the Oscars.
I mean, you haven't seen every performance.
You-
don't even
you
know.
right.
I don't
the
need
Oscars
to. I
before.
don't need to. I'm riding with my boy
I
Brandon
think-
Fraser.
I think he should win.
least
I
he
think
should
that
consistent.
performance was fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay. So we talked about what would give us joy. Bottom 5. And for me, I try not to be
Oh wait, I
negative.
haven't even finished mine.
You did?
I have one more left.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm keep trying to like run the clock.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
My number 1 movie of the year. It should win an Oscar for Best Picture. Marcel, the Show with Shoes On.
I forgot. I didn't know this was going to
George got this for me for Christmas.
Merry
I love,
Christmas.
I love that present because that's the movie I've been wanting to watch. And the day that he bought it I was actually gonna buy it, but on Amazon Prime they asked me for a pin, and I'm like, I don't know this pin. I can't buy this. But then he ended up buying it that day,
What
and I
is
love it.
I don't know what it is.
Well, I'm not going to tell you now.
It's my favorite genre, mockumentaries, right?
Oh, I thought you were asking what the pin was.
No, I
On
don't
the
know.
air.
I don't know what Marcel. What?
Marcel, the Show with Shoes On. It's about the show Marcel that has shoes that loses his family, and
Yeah.
they make a mockumentary about it.
That should win Best Animated Film.
It should, but it's most.
Does it count?
It's
Yeah.
a lot of. Yeah, I'm not sure if
I
it counts.
wonder. Yeah.
It's eligible though, because on Wikipedia it says that it's eligible.
Okay.
I hope it wins, but I don't know.
All right. Okay. Now, bottom. Oh, what I was going to say was I at least try not to be too negative on this. For me, this isn't the worst of 2022. It's just like the top 5 things that disappointed me.
Okay, maybe not like. I mean, if you have 5, say you're 5.
Okay.
I'm probably gonna say maybe like 2 or 3.
Okay, so let me see. This is what
Yeah,
I
say
got.
you're 5 because I didn't make a list.
All right. I got Avatar 2.
What?
Overrated.
I put Way of Water on my.
On your worst?
This is my worst list is not the worst movies I saw because thankfully I was able to avoid most bad things, right?
Did
But
you?
these are disappointing. No, because another one is even worse. So Avatar 2 is not a bad movie, okay? But it is over 3 hours long, and it's not. I was giving them a chance to go beyond the first film, and I think
I
we just got like a lot of the same. The visuals, obviously, amazing, right? And innovative, but I walked out, I don't know, and I'm not going to promise because minds change and we forget, but I don't think I'm going to watch Avatar 3. At least not in theaters right away. I'll probably watch it at home or whatever. When I can
I'm
break
still
it up
gonna
into
I'm
parts.
still gonna have A-list. I'm gonna watch it again.
I'll watch it next because if I watch it with Gabriel, that's the only way I'll do it.
I just didn't enjoy the experience of sitting there for nearly 4
Nah,
hours.
Yeah,
what
I didn't have a
he's-
good time. It was too long.
What he's gotta fix is those freaking glasses, bro.
Yeah,
I don't
the
like 3D.
Get out of my.
Especially if you have
Yeah.
glasses.
I have glasses.
It's the worst.
I was. What is it?
Yeah.
Four eyes. I
Four
was.
eyes.
What is it?
Eight
eyes?
Yeah, because I think it's 2 times 4.
Two.
Because you're 4 eyes times 2.
So it'd
Two
be 6
glasses.
eyes, no?
No, because you
Two,
gotta
two,
you
two.
gotta carry the 3.
Okay.
Okay.
Quick math.
Oh.
Man. Really?
Yeah, I had
That's
to take off
interesting.
my 3D glasses.
I-
'Cause, my eyes.
And
got
most of the movie wasn't even in 3D.
The thing is,
Yeah.
I mean, if someone were to hear me talk about it, people would say like I didn't enjoy it, I didn't like it.
I enjoyed it.
That first hour to me just didn't need to be in there.
Yeah, it dragged. I
Like-
mean, I think there was a montage.
I think the first 2 acts did it.
Until you get to the literally until they get to the water tribe,
That's
then
when
I'm
it
like,
gets
that's
fun.
when the movie actually like
Yeah.
I am enjoying this.
Yeah. So that's why I made my list. It wasn't on it.
I enjoyed the movie
Nah.
because I found out that I can sneak in a whole bag of white cheddar popcorn into the movie theater, and it just enhanced my experience.
The movie's beautiful, man.
That is beautiful.
So
That
you want to
movie's
run?
beautiful, bro.
So you want me to run through the
Yeah,
rest?
go
for
Okay.
Go through-
You mentioned Sam Rockwell earlier. He's actually in one. See How They Run on HBO Max. I was really disappointed.
Oh, another show.
That movie's not good.
I did not enjoy it at all. It
What
was
is it about?
pedestrian. It was below average. I wouldn't even say it's average. It's like a murder mystery, but it's like they're investigating a murder during a play of a murder, and then sometimes they break the fourth wall and sometimes they don't. And Sam Rockwell's British accent is not good, which is weird because he's a really good actor. So it just did not hit home for me. So See How They Run was a big disappointment for I didn't watch Jurassic World Dominion, but I can
I'm
just
gonna watch that after this.
the fact that it's been streaming on Peacock for months and I haven't got around to it. My family is
This-
big Jurassic Park fans.
The second they said it's not good, I was like, okay.
Yeah. I got Morbius, the worst
Oh,
movie.
That's a good one. Yeah.
That's the worst movie of the year.
It's the
for
worst
me.
of the year, I think.
Yeah. Well, Black Adam gives it a run for its money,
Black
but
Adam's close.
there's enjoyable
Okay,
moments.
then that's the only bad movie I feel like I saw this year.
Okay, and then I got Multiverse of Madness because I really didn't enjoy that one either.
I thought you were
I
gonna
can
put
agree with
Lightyear.
that.
I thought you liked it.
I thought you were gonna put Lightyear.
You thought I liked it?
Yeah.
Well, no, the thing is that
Did we not talk like an
nah,
entire
he came,
episode?
No, the thing
about
is that
He
he
loves
came
Doctor
out. He
Strange.
came out of the movie like it was good. It was good, but I think not everyone's. I think Dan hated it.
I didn't
off
like
the
it.
bat. You didn't like it off the bat.
I
Me,
thought it
I
was
think
like it
me
was
and
alright.
George were like bargaining, and then
Yeah.
to the point
Yeah,
where
'cause
it's
it's
like
Doctor Strange.
it's
Yeah, I went
whatever.
through the stages
I know
of
you
grief
love
with it.
Strange. That's
Yeah.
why.
But by the time we recorded an entire episode and I did not like it, and then I'm pretty sure like I came back at it again in the monthly.
And John
No
Krasinski's
idea. I don't
not-
remember.
And John Krasinski's not coming through.
Yeah. So there's a lot not to like. Okay, that was my bottom 5. Okay, we moved through that pretty quickly.
Okay.
Anybody have anything to add? Something that sticks out? Worst of the year? What to avoid?
Mm,
Actually, my list you can't even avoid it because there's such big like.
No, I avoided mostly.
Yeah,
those
you're
movies.
really good at that. Link is really like he's hard lined. Like I'm not. If it's not good, I'm not gonna watch it.
I can
I
say
gotta
I
hop
can
on
say
that
things
wave.
that people.
Yeah.
I can say things that I mean. Never mind. I can say things that people have told me they didn't like.
Like what?
Disenchanted.
Oh yeah, I heard that people didn't like that. Hocus Pocus 2.
Yeah.
Hakapak.
Pinocchio on Disney Plus.
Pinocchio.
Not the Guillermo
the
del Toro
Guillermo
one
del
because
Toro
that
on
one was
Netflix.
great.
And I think that's it.
That was kind of a story of the year where like we get enough hints of what's not good that we can actively avoid it. If it's not a huge tentpole, you'll notice it's like Avatar, a DC, a Marvel. You know, these are movies that like we're gonna watch probably anyways. So.
Can we do a quick run through? Actually, I guess we'll finish off our bottom
Mhm.
fives.
Yeah.
Or bottom
Anybody else have
however many
anything
it
to add? Worst
is.
of the year? Dan says no.
I didn't know we were doing.
I don't.
worst.
I don't think it wasn't bad.
Yeah.
But I don't think it was as good as I thought it was gonna be.
Which was,
Nope.
you know,
well, I like
Really?
Nope.
I thought about it. I'm not sure what the movie's about.
It's about a cowboy hat
They-
alien.
They had that whole thing
That's
about.
not a theme.
Nah, they had the whole thing of like the movie ended and I'm like, what?
Yeah.
We're not gonna go more. I don't know.
I didn't think it was bad. I thought it was okay. I expect great.
Yeah. That's the thing. From Jordan Peele, I expect greatness.
I think I enjoyed it more than Us.
See, I think
Nah,
I
I like those.
Yeah, I don't know. You
Yeah,
said
I
that, and
do-
I agreed with you, and then I
I
thought
do
about it.
like-
I don't think that was.
I
true.
do really enjoy Keke Palmer's performance. I think she's.
Oh, she's great. Yeah.
yeah.
I love Daniel Kaluuya too, bro. He was awesome in that movie.
He is great.
Yeah.
I will say, like, the
a
movie like gives me
well-constructed
the
film,
the
man.
movie gives me the creeps. Like,
Oh yeah.
but
I don't want to wear a cowboy
the
hat.
alien was pretty interesting how they did it.
A cowboy hat alien.
Okay.
Is that it?
Yeah, I think so.
Is that really it for things that?
Yeah.
What I wanted to say was, I think can we do like an honorable mention?
Sure. Go ahead.
Top Gun for me. My top 5.
For me, it's Lunana, A Yak in the Classroom. It technically came out before 2022, but we didn't get it here in the States till then. So
The movie will make you change the way you think.
Yep.
Bullet Train.
Bullet Train
Ah.
was my number 6.
Bullet
That
Train
movie
is-
was
Bullet
fun
Train's
to
my number
watch.
6, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Saw it again over the holidays.
I really enjoyed Elvis.
I loved Elvis as well.
I thought Elvis was really good. For me, it wasn't on my list, but I really enjoyed Knives Out, Glass Onion,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that's it. Oh, Minions! I really enjoyed Minions.
Really?
Rise of Gru.
Worth mentioning. Okay.
I
When you
saw
watched
like 2 days
it,
ago.
when you
Yeah.
watched it, did you wear a suit?
No, I was at home.
Oh, you didn't
My
watch
bad.
it. And that's a perfect time to wear a suit
I thought it was.
at home in bed.
I thought it was fantastic. I think that's it for me.
Yeah, I think we should move on to TV. Movies is a big topic.
I thought TV. I thought that was
I thought we were
four.
doing games next.
Oh,
or anime.
hit it. Okay,
I
you
thought
do.
we were
let's-
doing anime next.
All right, let's do whatever. Go hit it.
Anime, go.
Go.
I
Anime.
don't know.
My list is short on anime.
All right, anime number 5 for me. Attack on Titan. Last season, part 2.
Me too. That's my
There
number
you
5.
go. That one.
Or 3, because my list only has
That
3.
one scene where Mikasa comes out of nowhere and saves the
Now
day.
or- now or never,
Pretty
Mikasa.
BA. Now or never. Well, that's season 4, but that was also.
Wait, which one are you
BA.
talking about?
The one where they're in the pier, in the boat. Yeah, the port. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And Mikasa comes and she just takes down everyone.
That happens every season.
I know, but it's the best part of every season.
Did
Her-
Attack on Titan make your list?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
only because I didn't watch enough anime.
Yeah, same.
What about you, Danny?
It was actually number 2 on my list.
I didn't add it on my list because I didn't watch it because I haven't enjoyed Attack on Titan.
I know.
Well, it's also on my worst list. Is that bad? It's both. It's on both. my
oh,
list.
you know what?
Yeah.
You're like Aaron Yeager at the Game Awards
Yep.
for being, or Anime
Yeah,
Awards for
best
being
protagonist.
protagonist and antagonist.
Yeah.
It fits.
Dang, that was good. That was a good callback.
All right.
I'll never forget that.
Okay. So Attack on Titan did not make your list. What did make your list, Dan?
I'm gonna go with Spy Family.
That
I
was
need to
fun.
watch that.
I need to watch it too.
Very
man.
simple, very wholesome, very cute anime.
Yeah, my girl Anya, adorable.
Is that on your list, Link?
No,
Oh, okay.
Yuri, I want to marry her. Danny and I are in a group chat called Yuri and Yuri's Bodyguards, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, it's Boji's bodyguard.
Oh, Boji's. Oh, okay. But it was Yuri and Boji at one point.
No.
Yeah, it was. Your brother
That's
did
not.
it.
That's not yes and Dan. Just
was-
say yes and move on.
Yes, yes.
It is
yes,
currently
was.
it is currently Tua and Boji's bodyguards because Tua needs protection.
He does.
Exactly.
Prayers for Tua. Okay. So what else is on your list?
Mine?
Now we're going mine. Who?
At this point, we've lost all sight of
What?
order.
Demon Slayer.
I have Demon Slayer, Mugen Train specifically. I have the movie.
The movie.
The movie didn't come out in 2020.
Movie.
Oh, I'm sorry. Then I have the first arc. The first arc of the season, Mugen Train.
I really enjoyed the Entertainment District was this year, right?
Yeah, it was.
All right.
Yes.
I enjoyed the Entertainment District. I was not
My favorite.
really impressed by how it ended.
I'm gonna be honest. If I had watched more anime, it wouldn't be on my list.
But the fight that they have at the like the climactic fight is so beautiful. Did you watch it?
From the
Oh no, you're
entertainment-
not caught up yet, right?
No, yeah, I finished it.
You did?
Yes. I didn't really enjoy the second half of the.
Dude,
What?
the battle was just beautiful animation.
I just love that.
That show is beautiful.
I love that Hashira. He's my favorite one. The
Rengoku-
polygamy one.
Rengoku's
I did not
so
like
good.
that character at all. Actually, not a fan. I like the guy who died in Mugen Train.
Oh,
Rengoku's
Rengoku.
my
Yeah.
favorite.
And Rengoku was actually
So
my favorite.
I feel like he was the replacement for Rengoku, and I don't think he lived
Nah,
up to it.
every arc is gonna
It'd be different.
introduce a different.
I understand that, but I just did not.
Oh yeah, no, he does not live up to
Yeah,
it.
and I didn't enjoy the entertainment.
I'll give it
district.
a go. Oh, well, spoiler.
Because I actually watched Mugen Train, like the arc, because that first episode is very good. That leads into what would be the movie.
Mm.
Correct. Okay.
Okay, yours?
No, mine's is so short. I'd rather go. Dan, what you got?
Again?
Yeah. Oh, was that?
Oh, I guess I
yeah.
didn't say.
Yeah, you didn't say.
No, I said Spy Family. You're right.
Oh, I can go.
I'll go Chainsaw Man.
Ah, yes, that's my next one too.
I haven't seen it yet, but I knew that.
I don't think you'd enjoy it, George.
I don't think
Really?
I don't think you would like it.
Oh, okay. So I'm ready for disappointment.
Yeah.
Okay.
I went in.
Yeah,
I'm like,
it's,
what is? It's weird. What is this? But at the end, I'm like, oh
Yeah,
no,
it's really weird.
I like this.
I'm gonna end up watching because it's so popular. You know, a lot of the people in my life, friends, the kids, they talk about it. So just to kind of get, and it's short.
I mean,
right?
I think it's a good time. They did 12 episodes, right?
It's
Yeah.
It was just 12. Yeah, it was a good time for 12 episodes. The story hasn't really started yet.
Right. I appreciate any series that goes 12 episodes because I can watch it really fast.
Nah, I don't like it. I'm on my 24s.
I hate 24 shows.
What's your next one?
Okay.
But yeah, it's a good time. I think people should check it out.
Yeah, check it out. I like it.
Okay. I only got one title left. I will check it out for sure. It's there, but it's like, you know that I have a lot of long anime projects right now, so I'll slip them in whenever I can. I have the movie Dragon Ball Superhero.
I haven't seen it.
I almost didn't go watch it because I was busy all the way up to the last day, and I was gonna go with Gabe, and then Gabe,
What month was that?
I don't know, who cares? I think it was.
I want to remember why I didn't go. That's why.
I want to say it was like October.
You were
maybe?
watching Top Gun again.
Yeah, that's what it was. No, but anyways, he canceled on me, so
That might actually be factual though.
and then my wife was sick, so it was like I have no one to go with. But it was the last day that it was in IMAX, and I was like, I should watch it in IMAX. And Gabe said, just do it. So I went and I watched it by myself, and I thought I was gonna like be lonely, and I enjoyed it. It was fun.
Were you lonely?
'Cause I don't know. Sometimes like I like to play off of people. I don't know when I'm just the energy of being with someone. And I was lonely because I was like probably like the only one in the movie because it was the last day, and everybody who wanted to watch the movie had already seen it. And those IMAX theaters are huge, so there was just only a few of us. And I liked it. I didn't like it as much as the last three movies. I love the new movies. Okay, they changed the animation style. They use like 3D animation, and I don't know how I feel about it. They try to mimic the 2D style. It's hit or miss, but I liked it. They made some bold choices. Some I agree with, some I don't. But in the end, I want more Dragon Ball movies and less Dragon Ball TV series because I'm not enjoying it.
Unless you have future arcs.
I would love a movie of the
Because
future arc. Yeah,
The future arc in every Dragon Ball.
is the best. Yeah. Okay. So that's it. That's my list. Super, Demon Slayer, Attack on Titan. And all the old anime I've been watching is.
I think
years old.
I mean just mention Naruto, bro. I think just say
I
it.
love Naruto. I finished it. I finished the whole thing, and now I'm on Shippuden.
You heard it here first.
I
George
love it.
loves anime about children.
Yeah. I started watching Cyberpunk, and it was a kid, and I turned it off right away.
What else you got, Link?
Okay, so I have Attack on Titan, and then we did Chainsaw Man. Number 3 for me, Ayowashi.
That's my number one.
Ah, man, I think that's the best sports
That one's
anime.
Oh
I've
man,
seen.
that's the best one I've seen. I mean, I haven't watched a lot, but that's
That's
the
like
best
what,
one
4
I've seen.
seasons in?
That's one.
That's one.
Oh, really?
Just
I don't
started.
even care about soccer, but
Okay.
that crap made me care about that show made me care about soccer. And I was even watching the World Cup, and I was even saying things that made me sound smart because I was just regurgitating. I was just regurgitating what they said in Iowa.
I will say that.
I'm like, bro, you saw that triangle, Gabe, bro? You saw that shift? There you go.
The show is fantastic. I gotta watch Blue Lock. I know it's not the
I gotta
same.
watch Blue
How many
Lock.
seasons is that?
That's one.
It just
That one too?
all these just came out.
Oh, okay. So I'm thinking about what the volleyball one's like 4
yeah,
seasons.
IQ. Which
Okay.
man, that one's also great. Yeah, Ayowashi is my number one. One Piece. That's all I got left of anime that I've actually watched. I'm behind, but
One Piece.
Maybe one day. Maybe one day I'll watch it. Probably not. Okay.
nah, honestly, like going to where I am now, it's too much.
Yeah.
It's amazing and one of the best things I've seen, but it's too much. for any normal. Like, you have your hands full with Naruto, and I think Naruto's like limit. Like Shippuden is gonna be like limit for you, as far as like catching up on things.
Mhm.
But I
Yeah.
think Shippuden's worth it. Shippuden's beautiful.
Okay. Anyone else? Is that everybody's list?
Wait. I think was JJK movie this year, Volume 0.
Yes, it was.
Oh.
That's
I'll add that.
all right. I lied. I
'Cause-
lied. I'm restructuring my entire list.
Because I considered it, but I didn't like
my
it.
entire list
so-
is no. My entire list is gone now. My number one is the JJK movie. The fact that I couldn't even remember it is scary, but that movie was so good. Watching it with
Love
Danny
that
too,
movie, man.
because we ended up like we rewatched the whole first season, right?
Yeah, that week.
Yep.
That week was awesome. That
That's
week
the
was
best-
just
oh man, one of the best weeks of my
filled with
life.
beautiful TV,
And nothing.
just doing nothing, just sitting around with your friends.
I think that movie's on Crunchyroll now, right?
That one's really good, and it even got me into reading the manga.
That was the opposite of Dragon Ball Superhero for me because I watched it alone and I was like, "What in the world is this movie?" I should have
Yeah,
probably
I led
watched
you
the show
astray.
first.
I
Yeah,
led you astray.
I have one disappointment here.
Wait, I'm not done.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. So you said the movie Jujutsu Kaisen 0.
Mm-hmm.
All right, my number 2 show of the anime of the year. It should have been my number 1, but another show came out of nowhere. But my number 2 is Ranking of Kings.
I can't stop hearing about this.
That's your number one, right?
That's my number 2.
Two. What was your
It's not a-
one?
What's your number one?
Yeah, go to
What's
one.
my number 1? The last season of Mob Psycho 100.
Oh, right.
It's over.
Yeah, it's over.
Was it worth it?
Oh my goodness, it's beautiful. That ending.
Should I watch that show?
Yes. Anyone should.
I'm gonna watch it 'cause
everyone
it's
should
over.
watch that show.
All right,
I
so
love
I
it.
honestly think that is one of the best anime ever.
Ever.
That is
It has
It's
heart
better than
and-
Naruto.
He said one. He said
Okay,
one. Calm down.
One of the best.
Is Naruto? No, Jujutsu Kaisen's your favorite, right?
Not until it's done.
Yeah, you can't say
But like
that.
story wise,
It could go down. It's one
As
season.
of right now, yes, but
Nah,
until it's over,
I've
I
read.
can't say.
what I've read,
Oh,
and when they put that into animation, that
Yeah.
might overtake Naruto for me. I think.
okay.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, Mob,
Cowboy Bebop though, we'll see.
Mob Psycho 100. That last season got good closure. I shed some tears. So yeah.
As you should.
Any disappointments this year?
No, I don't watch garbage.
Okay, so my list is not garbage. My list is
Oh,
things that I
Stuff
thought,
that I okay.
yeah, that I thought would be better.
Oh, but from this year.
Yeah, from this year. It's okay if there's no. I got one list that you might agree with, and you probably feel more. And it's a little project called Grogu and the Bunnies.
Oh,
I agree
boy.
with you. I had higher expectations for that.
The only Studio Ghibli release this year.
I thought I was getting
A Star Wars movie.
I thought I was getting a masterpiece. I got
Yeah.
a student
a
project.
screensaver.
Yeah, a
Wait, it sucks?
screensaver.
It doesn't suck.
It's 3 minutes.
Cute,
it's
but
3 minutes of nothing.
Yeah, it's less than 3
The
minutes.
Simpsons.
It's an
Happy
animation.
The
birthday,
Simpsons shorts are
Miyazaki.
better.
What?
The Simpsons shorts are better. That's
Yeah.
Some of them,
Yeah.
yes. Some of them. So that's my anime disappointment for the
Wait.
year.
No, it doesn't count. Never mind. I was gonna say the Tales of the Jedi.
No, that's not anime. We've had this discussion.
Oh, but that was good.
That was great.
Oh.
That would be under TV shows,
One,
which
two,
we're
three, four, five.
transitioning to now.
No, you want to do games?
Games.
Okay.
We gotta
Games.
start strong and stronger.
Yeah.
Okay.
Games, baby.
Perfect.
I'm gonna be honest here. I only played 3 games this year.
I played 5 of them in the last week, so that's my list.
All right, start us off then.
Okay. This game, I heard nothing but great things, but you guys know I only play one game, and it'll be on the top of my list. Okay. So I'm taking a sabbatical. Okay. And I took advantage. I was on vacation with my family, my extended family, and what we love to do is couch co-op, right? And we stayed up midnight to 3 after everybody went to bed. We started playing, and we didn't stop playing till we finished Shredder's Revenge in its entirety. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This game was fun, and it was a throwback to experience of in the past when I would get like a Super Nintendo era type game and just play through it all in once.
That game
In
looks
one
like a
night.
lot of fun.
So Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and finally you can play as Splinter and April, and I played the whole game as April, and I'm proud of that. So Teenage
Ooh,
Mutant Ninja
props.
Turtles.
Feminism.
That's right. They joked about it, and I stepped up. They were like, "Oh, finally I can play as April," but nobody wanted to pick her. So it was Leonardo, Donatello, Raphael, and April.
What's your favorite Ninja Turtle?
Donatello.
My favorite is Raphael. He said Donatello.
Dan?
Probably go Raphael.
Yeah, Raphael's my favorite.
Okay. Anybody else want to jump in? Or you want me to go through my 5?
For the
Oh,
what
wait,
are we on?
Games?
Games?
Yeah.
I mean, I have a short list. So.
Okay. Hit it. Go.
I think the only game that I played that none of you guys probably played is called Eastward.
I played
Mm.
that.
Indie
I've
game.
heard good things.
Oh, Gabriel played it.
Oh, you
I
played?
did not play that.
Oh.
I got excited.
Yeah, me too.
I liked it. I really enjoyed it. I didn't beat it,
That's fine.
but it's like one of the few games that I actually played this year. Pick those pixelated games. I'm a fan of. I'm a sucker for those. So yeah.
Yeah. What you got, Dan?
So I'll start with a game called Temtem. Mentioned it a long time ago.
You
It's,
did?
It's like a Pokemon competitor,
Yes.
and it just came out. I played the beta. I played it a long time ago, but it just came out, and I love that game. I think it genuinely is better than Pokemon,
Yeah.
but Pokemon has the status, obviously, so it'll never be as big. But beautiful game, really simple art style, actually difficult turn-based game, and I love it. So
Ooh, you know what? I might start playing that now.
That I'll use that to transition to one of my number one game of the year. Not the best game this year, but one that I spent significant amount of time outside of Fortnite, which is also on my list. We'll talk about that later. Is Pokemon Legends Arceus. I loved the game. I thought it was
I
really
have that
good.
here, too.
It brought me
great
back. I got drawn into a Pokemon game. It's not
Arceus was
perfect.
this year?
Yeah,
it's
that was
early this year.
February.
No, but January.
That's crazy.
So
That's probably the best game I played this year.
that's why, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's the game of
It's not the
2022,
game,
but
yeah.
it's my game of 2022 because it's the best game I played this year.
For me, I guess the other one, Pokemon Violet.
That made your best?
I
Oh, that's
only
right. You
played
liked
3
it. You liked
games.
it. You liked it.
I personally, I understand people
That
not
made-
liking it for all the bugs, but I
Mhm.
really enjoyed the story. I'm having fun with it.
Story is good.
Yeah, the story is great. And I'm enjoying it.
I respect it.
Yeah. That made my worst list.
That
But-
also makes mine worse. too, yeah.
But I restarted
Best
it.
antagonist and protagonist.
Yes.
Yeah. But I restarted it over the holiday
Protagonist.
season because apparently you can't change the language mid-game. So I restarted it and now I'm playing it in Spanish and I'm learning a lot. So it's a more positive
The
experience.
game's already in Spanish.
No, but now it's fully in Spanish. So it's a learning experience in the meantime as
I
well.
would have given up.
And I I have to learn. I have to figure out what moves are what with their Spanish names.
Oh, that's even harder.
Yep, I didn't think about that.
That's kind of awesome.
Wait, what's
You know
what's
what? I
quick?
might do
What's
that.
what's quick
Do it.
attack in Spanish? Ataque?
Rápido. It's
It's
just rápido.
just
It's just
that.
rápido. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, what's surf?
Uh,
Surfear.
No, that's not a word. I don't think. Maybe.
I'm gonna use the restroom while you guys.
No,
talk
no,
about
no.
Pokemon.
Stop.
Actually, this sounds like fun. I actually want to play the game
I
like
would
that
recommend
now.
it. 'cause I'm
You
immersed
made me want to play
in
it.
Spanish culture. It's also in Spain Spanish too. That's the best
Oh
part.
no.
So yeah, no, it is good. It's good.
Joder, tío, se me murió mi Pokémon.
Can you say that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Gabe, you have something on your list?
There's no curse words in Spanish.
Then that's not accurate.
Call of Duty.
Mm.
Modern
Yeah, I
Warfare
have it on
2.
my list too.
I put it on my list because it was one of the games I played, but I've barely played it. I played a couple games with my friends.
I
and
hear it's good though.
it's fun.
Yeah.
Like it's a lot of fun playing with my friends. It's just like I came out at a time where I was like
Busy.
swamped with school,
Busy time.
and then so I mean
a
I'm
busy
thinking
year.
honestly I'm thinking about just like beating the campaign in the next 2 days, but we'll see. Yeah, that's number 4 on my list.
Well, my Call of Duty, as everyone knows, I talk about it a lot. Fortnite Chapter 3. It encompassed this entire year, January to December, and then it came in Chapter 3 was great. It explored the Spider-Verse, introduced Star Wars characters, had a Dragon Ball Z mini pass, okay? Some of my favorite characters joined, and I had a ton of fun with it. I know it's not the best game, although it's beautiful now because it's running on the Unreal Engine for Chapter 4.
I did see that.
You
which
know
is quite
what?
A surprise.
You
and
know
it looks
what?
Nice.
I only had 4 games on my thing. I'm gonna put that as my 5th because they dropped Luke Skywalker.
Yeah.
Oh.
And you referred to this
and
Luke.
like Return of the Jedi Luke Skywalker, which is my favorite iteration of the character. Which is my favorite character of anything and anything at all
Mhm.
time.
Green lightsaber.
we'll talk about
Yeah.
that's for another day.
Oh, then that should be your worst.
Well, yeah, well,
that should
in
be
the-
your worst one of the
No,
year.
in the
too.
Star Wars crossover, yes, they had Luke's lightsaber,
Oh,
but
okay.
you just don't permanently have it because the lightsabers are kind of like a seasonal thing in the game.
Oh, okay.
Which I can respect, but
Yeah.
it's Fortnite. I want it.
Yeah, we got the bootleg green lightsaber. You've seen it, right? That I put it on
Yeah.
your skin. So yeah. But yeah, so Fortnite Chapter 3 was great. I'm taking a sabbatical. I'm not playing it for 30 days. I'm taking a break now that Chapter 4 has started. They got a couple of bugs during the holidays, and I think I need to break the habit. So no Reddit, no Fortnite. I'll tell you if I'm alive in February. So, Danny, you got another thing on your list?
Yeah, I have 2 more.
Go ahead.
I guess I'll just real quick. Slime Rancher 2.
Oh, it sounds like
I
fun.
played Slime Rancher 1. Fantastic game. You're just a girl in space, and you farm slimes. They're just little blobs, and that's it. Very beautiful.
Peaceful life.
Sequel came out. Very relaxing game. That's all. If you're
Cool.
interested, Google it. If it's your type of game, it'll interest you.
Oh.
And then finally, the Cuphead DLC. Beautiful. 11 out of 10.
Ah, Cuphead.
Incredible.
Trauma.
Yeah.
A masterpiece.
Yeah. The
Thank-
delicious last course is
Anxiety.
the delicious last course is my honorable mention because I did get it thanks because of Danny's suggestion, and I can't play Cuphead. I'm so bad, and I can't get. It's a beautiful work of art, but like Link said,
Trauma.
yeah. So I'll only beat it if one day Danny and me sit down, maybe one summer in some far off distant future, and we're able to sit and co-op this game.
We'll find a moment.
Yeah.
Gabriel, I want to say that your left arm looks so strong. Kind of like it looks like you're wearing Winter Soldier's bionic arm.
Thank you.
Anyone need to finish off their games list?
Yeah, worst game of the year for me, Pokemon Violet.
That is
it on your
listen,
top
Yeah,
5?
but I was,
Yeah, but it's also on my top 5.
I wasn't done with my top 5. I'll round it out, I guess. I recently got WWE 2K22. I haven't played a WWE game
how
in
is
2
it?
years. It's pretty good. 20 was broken 2 years ago, so I swore off. I was like, I'm not going to buy next year. They didn't make one next year. That's how broken it was. So they took their time. They made 22. I still said, I'm not going to buy it. I'm going to buy the All Elite Wrestling game. They delayed that till 23, and then this game was half off for Black Friday. And I said, you know what? I'm taking a break from Fortnite soon. I'm going to be able to play other games. I've started Universe mode where you can book the whole show. I exported all my AEW wrestlers. I'm having a good time. WWE 2K22. Not the best game out there, but fun if you're a wrestling
That
fan.
sounds cool.
Yeah. So, and then to round off this is a very controversial because I know a lot of people may not have enjoyed this game, but I get together with my family and we play this game and I can get a quick workout in. It's called Switch Sports. And I play it online against people in Japan and I unlock costumes for my player and I like it. Okay? Of course, I bought it for half off, so it hurts a lot less than anyone who paid full price for it right away. But
I don't even know what
That's
game you're
supposed to be Wii
talking
Sports?
about.
Switch Sports. It's the new
Oh,
Wii
Switch
Sport.
Sports.
Yeah.
I heard Switchboard. I'm like, what is that?
Switch.
You just-
Nintendo
You're just
Switch
an
Sports.
operator.
Yeah. No, I do want to get what is it? PC gaming rig builder. I don't know what it's called. Sim. Anyways. So yeah. So that's my top 5.
Oh, you know what? I'm thinking about these things, and then like my whole list has just changed. The game that made me buy a Switch,
Yeah.
Mario Strikers. I played maybe 4 or 5 matches on it, and I haven't touched it since.
Samesies. It's on my disappointing
I
list.
should play it more, but I just do not have the time to do anything.
I played a match. I'm like, I'm gonna give this game away.
And you did do
Yeah,
that.
and I did.
I played it and I was like, I'm so excited for everyone to play this with me, and then no one did. So.
FIFA is on my top 5 and my worst 5 every year.
There's a love-hate relationship here with the games that we play.
Listen, everyone has that game that just like
Mhm.
brings out the worst in you.
Yeah.
FIFA is that game. Since I was young, it has fed my microaggression, and
And now it's fitting your microtransactions.
I don't pay. I don't pay.
I know
that
you
anymore.
don't pay for
I'm
it, but
done
that's
with
what the game is
it. I'm
doing.
done with that.
Yeah.
I'm done with that life. Flight Simulator.
Oh,
Specifically, the
Microsoft
Top
one?
Gun,
oh.
I'm sorry.
the Top Gun expansion.
I didn't even
pack.
know about this.
I wanted to do Flight Simulator, and it just happened that Top Gun was coming out, and they released it.
Oh.
Can you take Penny on a date on your?
I
Airplane?
imagine that. Is everyone done with their list?
I'm done with my best of.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm done. I'm done with
All
my
right,
best and worst.
number one on my list has to be Elden Ring. Elden Ring is probably in my top 5 games I've ever played.
Wow, that's high praise.
I mean, it's not like I've played as much as you guys, but that game is so much fun, and it's a Souls game, but I don't think it's as challenging as the previous Souls games.
But too challenging for me to buy it because I wouldn't play it. You said.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
That's my summer game.
It is.
Same.
I love that game.
When I get-
I've spent hours
I
in
have
that
fun.
game.
When I get my PS5.
I've like been playing it on my those are like the first like proper game, like big game that I played on my PC after I built it. I mean, I played other games, but not to that extent. So that's my number one. I love it.
Any disappointments? Any major disappointments this
FIFA.
year?
Pokemon Violet.
Pokemon Violet.
Yeah,
Scarlet.
I didn't even play Pokemon Violet, and it's my number one disappointment.
I have a couple of disappointments like that. Gotham Knights looked terrible.
Oh,
I would never buy it. Turns out it's worse than I imagined. I bought The Last of Us for $10. Apparently, you need to pay $70 for The Last of Us Part 1 remastered.
What?
It's the same game. Yeah. So that's a disappointment that Sony's trying to sell The Last of Us Part 1 for $70
How dare you?
remastered.
They
Sony,
are?
worse than show.
Yeah. The PS5 remastered version is $70.
What else? Lego Brawls seems like it sucked, so I'm just gonna put that out.
Yeah. Whoever was looking forward to that, you're stupid.
So I'm
You're
just gonna
dumb.
put that out there.
Oh,
What's
you
the
know
other-
what? I think the Skywalker Saga, the Lego Skywalker Saga.
Oh, that
kinda
was
disappointed
fun.
Me.
I thought that was fun.
I thought it could have been more.
He thought it would have been
I
better.
mean, it's not like the Lego Star Wars of the old, but
well, then that's a problem.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It should have been
It's
better
disappointing,
than the
I
ones.
guess.
of the
It's
old.
available on Game Pass now, so I'll maybe try it.
do you guys like
But-
multiverses?
I did not like Multiverses. I was very disappointed. I had this running like argument that it was just going to be a mobile game on your console, and it turns out that's exactly what it is.
That sounds
Including,
about right.
I have to move the joystick as a cursor to select.
I
things.
never want to play another Smash-like game again. in my
I
life.
agree. I'm
What
done.
else- what
Except
else
for
did
Nick
we-
Smash, the greatest game of all time.
What else sounded like it sucked? Dragon Ball Ball Breakers.
No, that game was
Oh, The Breakers.
painful.
Oh, it's not called Ball Breakers.
No, it's not. It's Dragon.
No.
Well, it is called Dragon Ball: The Breakers.
I just
Dragon
call it Ball
Ball
Breakers.
Okay, Dragon Ball.
All right,
All right.
that's it for games.
Yeah. Now we're gonna talk about TV. I'm just kidding. I just keep saying that.
Juicy.
Oh, it is TV time.
Yeah.
But
Oh.
now it is TV.
At
time.
long last.
Yeah, I made the joke, and it's actually
It
time.
worked, yeah.
All right. Top 5 TV wants to start us off.
Um.
I hope our listeners and viewers are writing these down.
Yeah.
Right? Like, yeah.
Sorry,
This is
we'll
gonna be your
post it.
homework.
We'll post it if not.
For your next therapy session.
Put it in the show
All
notes.
right, I'm gonna hit it off. Number 3 on my list, House of the Dragon.
I didn't finish it.
Going back to Westeros, Matt Smith, as always, is amazing. I thought the casting was fantastic for both the young and the older versions
Yeah.
of the characters. But Matt Smith stays the same, so I enjoyed the story, and I enjoyed seeing the Targaryens at, not the height of their power, but like, dragons flying around more often. Thought that was
Mhm.
cool.
The height of their incest.
Yeah.
I don't even get that reference, but that was funny.
That first episode.
That was a weird transition from what I said, and then you
So
licking your lips and saying that first
That
episode.
first
That first
episode.
episode. No incest was in that
Where
first.
he slept with
right?
his mom.
That didn't happen.
Grandma.
I mean, technically, I guess since his
It was
wife
a strong
is
start.
related.
It was a strong start.
That was my number 3. Next,
Why did you start with your number 3?
because I was looking
right
at
in the middle.
Okay.
because number 4 is on your list. I'm pretty sure. Number 1 is on your list. I'm pretty sure. Number 2 should be on your. Yeah, everything else is pretty sure is on your list.
Okay. That's
think.
quite.
I think.
Yeah, that's quite an assumption. All right. Who wants to share?
Let's check this out. Go ahead.
My number 5 is The Offer on Paramount Plus.
Had that one right there. That was my number 6.
Oh. My number 6 is probably on someone's top 5, but
No shot. What is it?
Stranger Things.
Oh yeah, I
Okay.
put it on my top 5. I didn't
put-
watch a lot of TV this year.
Okay. All right. Stranger Things is my 6, but my
Okay,
top
so
5.
The Offer.
The Offer. I love The Godfather. I talked about this on a previous episode. Behind the scenes, this show did not have great reviews. I thought it was insightful. I fact checked it. Like I said, with the essay by Puzo, it lines up. I liked it. I think everybody does good. I think the show doesn't last too long.
Miles Teller, right?
Yeah, Miles Teller is good. It has a great cast, and I liked it. The Offer. If you like The Godfather, you'll like The Offer. If not, you probably won't. But
It's an offer you can't refuse.
It is.
Do you think they have a mockumentary one called The Orifice? The Offers?
you're gonna have to workshop that one. Though.
Oh,
The
yeah.
Orifice.
The Orifice?
All right, Link.
My number 5 show of the year is Under the Banner of Heaven.
Man, I didn't get a chance to see that.
I heard he's amazing.
I've
In
heard
that.
good
that's
things.
My boy Spider-Man number 2 is in it.
He's number 3.
He's number 3.
Oh, Spider-Man number 3 is in it. And he's great. I really enjoyed it. I like crime and detective stuff.
I understood. I like crying.
Yeah.
I like
Wait, he said, what did he say?
Crime.
Oh,
crime.
crime.
I do like crying, but in the shower.
What? Oh, crying. He went back to crying.
Yeah, I like crying in the
Like,
shower.
I like crime
He likes
in the shower.
crime
I like
in the
crime in the shower. I'm
I
like,
like
who are you
crying
beating
in
up?
the shower about crime that takes place in the shower. Very specific crime.
He's password sharing in the shower.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
But yeah, I really enjoyed it. It's a miniseries on Hulu. Check it out.
Yeah.
Check it
We
out.
will check it out.
All right, Dan.
I'll say Winning Time.
Ah, yes, winning time. Excellent.
Shh, that's me shooting a 3.
Adam McKay.
Excellent.
I loved it. I just loved it. It was so fun. It was fun
Isn't-
to watch.
Isn't Adam McKay great?
It was stressful for me.
You watched it?
Ah, I
Yeah.
had a great
Did
time.
you like it or no?
Okay, did I like it? Like, I think it was good. Will I watch season 2? Yes. Will my wife watch it with me? Probably not.
You didn't like it?
But it has Pat Riley.
It was just really
As Adrian Brody is
Yes,
Pat
it's just
Adrian
really
Brody as Pat
strong.
Riley.
Yeah. No, I thought it was great. It was a great show. It was a great show, but it's kind of a downer show. We're in that place in our lives where like we don't need downer stuff. Like
It gave us that beautiful meme. F Boston.
It
Yeah.
did make me hate Larry Bird even more.
yeah. It made me
Yeah.
dislike a lot of people. Okay, that's the thing. Remember, I'm a 90s kid, so it made me look at a bunch of people that I kind of looked up to way differently. And
I still love Pat Riley.
Yeah, Adrian Brody can do no wrong.
Yeah.
um
Pat Riley.
What
can do
am
no
I
wrong.
talking about?
I will hold no comments in this conversation.
Did you already scratch your phone?
No.
Who else? What do you got, Dan?
Is that a hair?
TV.
I said Winning
Good
Time.
case.
You just gonna have this full conversation on the air. I'm sorry, Dan.
I
You
said Winning Time.
You said winning time. It's your turn.
Oh, that's right. You're right. So it's my turn. I'll give you my. I think this is my number 4 since you guys blindsided me with the order. Peacemaker. Peacemaker was fun.
Do you
That's
really
bold.
want to? Do you really want to?
Oh, that's
take it?
bold. You don't think it's
Bold.
top? That's not top 5 worthy.
I think it
That's
could be worthy. I
surprising
think it was
to
really
me.
good. I think it was really strong. But I was like considering a lot of the other things that came out.
I don't know. I gotta have a superhero show, and I think it was better than the Marvel stuff this year.
It was better than every single Marvel.
What came out this year?
She-Hulk, Miss Marvel, Moon Knight. I loved Moon Knight. But Peacemaker's different. And I think John Cena did a great job. I don't like Cena. And if you can get me sympathetic for
John Cena.
for John Cena playing Peacemaker, man, you did something right. I just
You
love
should
him.
be in charge of DC if you DC Entertainment.
I mean,
if
they
you-
heard
They're
you.
way ahead of you.
They heard you.
Yeah. I honestly think Peacemaker's better than the Suicide Squad.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
I agree.
for
Yeah,
sure.
I agree.
All right. Okay. So, yeah, no, I really liked it.
That's great comedy.
So that's my number 4.
I also think it's better than Suicide Squad.
You think it's not better than?
I think it is better.
Oh,
than
okay. That's fair.
TV, huh? The Bear.
The Bear.
I've heard great things, but I haven't seen it.
Fantastic
Yes, chef.
So good, and it also just added some like new words into my vocabulary. Now I just say "heard" every time somebody says
Heard, chef.
something.
And it's like nice and short. I thought it was a nice.
yeah,
Yes, I
it's
enjoy
not
that.
too long. You know, it can be perceived as a downer, but at the same time, like that's what I think I'm gravitating more towards. It's like it can be kind of heavy, but
Life sucks, but here's why it's worth living.
Yeah.
and I don't know, like I think Carmi what's his name?
Pardon me.
Jeremy Allen White or something like that.
Oh.
The actor's name. The lead actor. He's so good.
I think he's
great.
going places. I think he's gonna have a breakout year this year.
I agree.
He's really good, and even just who ends up playing the brother, I didn't expect that.
I didn't expect that, man.
That was a nice surprise.
It was a nice surprise.
I think the show's great. I think it's one of my favorites of the year.
You guys
for
are
sure.
gonna get me to check the show out for sure.
But it's not long.
It's
Yeah,
not
no.
long.
Yeah, it's not
pretty
long.
short.
It's worth it. Beautiful.
It's just I don't know. There's something about like culinary shows, but this show is more than that.
That's why the menu was great.
Like, did you like Chef?
I love Chef.
Exactly. I think you love this show. I think
And I love Selena plus Chef. I'm just kidding. I haven't seen that.
I think that this show
I'm
takes,
sure it's fine.
I think this show takes like, the fascination that people have with, the culinary arts,
Mm-hmm.
but then it also blends it in with like real life.
Yeah.
And how people deal with things.
No,
So,
I'm actually really interested. I've heard nothing but great things about it. I'll definitely check it out.
yeah, I think it's great. Yeah, that was my number 5.
Okay.
The Bear is also on mine list.
Where would you place it?
Number 4.
Okay.
Number 3 for me. I believe this might be on everyone's list. I want to say it. Andor?
Yeah, it's my number
That's
one.
my number 1.
Oh, okay.
I'm not saying it's the best show on TV, but it's my favorite show.
I don't know. I don't know.
I think it's the second best drama I've seen this year. Yeah.
That's fair. What would be the first?
That's my number 1.
Okay, so you can hold that.
I can
But
hold
yeah,
on to it.
Andor's on the top of my list. What more can we say? We had a whole episode. Some of you haven't listened to it. Go back, check it out. It was recent, The Andalorian. We love this show. If you haven't seen it, I understand why you haven't seen it. A bunch of people, this is in their backlog. I get it. It's kind of a tough sell, but it's just a good show. It's not just a good Star Wars show. It's just a good show. It's even a good primer for Star Wars. Like if you're not into Star Wars.
Andor's peak Star Wars. Andor brought it back to the. And honestly, man,
Yeah.
I even say Andor's some of the best stuff since original trilogy.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
I think the Mandalorian's gonna have to bring it this year to match
baby.
Andor.
I think so.
I don't even know if they.
I don't know if
match
it like that's the thing. Mandalorian is just like BA. Like it's
Yeah,
awesome,
it's
but
different.
like
Yeah.
But this is great storytelling. Like amazing.
and it's just authentic to
Yeah.
what Star Wars is. Like what I like about the Mandalorian is that it's it takes stuff from the past and like it moves forward. But it's kind of like reminiscent things that we've seen. Andor is just you're taking Star Wars and like really putting it to what it can be. And I think
Also,
that's beautiful.
Diego Luna's amazing.
They're all amazing.
Freaking love Diego Luna.
My number 3, I don't know if anyone else has seen it here. The Sandman.
I haven't seen it.
Nobody here seen it?
Something.
Nope.
Anybody read the comics?
Way.
I read Preludes and Nocturnes again because of the show. It's been years since I've seen it. Neil Gaiman. It's one of my favorite
That's how you pronounce his last
authors.
name?
Yeah.
It's not Gaiman?
I'm sure it's Gaiman. I'm
Okay.
pretty sure. So Neil Gaiman wrote
Dang.
The Sandman several years ago. It's updated for the series. Some decisions I was impressed with. Some decisions I may not agree with. I would have made a different artistic choice. But overall, this show is peak Netflix. I've railed against the quality of most Netflix shows.
Not
They've been-
dark?
It is dark. It is dark. But it's also, I think we talked about it, it's also hopeful in a sense. And it toes that line. They've been trying to make the show for years. And I think in the end, it has to make some compromises because of who owns what rights to which characters. But overall, a great show, an experimental show, way different. And it has something to say. So that was my number, I think, what did I say? 3?
Do they
It
have
hasn't gotten canceled, right?
No, I don't believe so. No, I believe they're coming back for season 2. Season 1 ends really weird.
Do they play Enter Sandman?
They do not. Okay, so
What's the point of watching that then?
What else you got, Danny?
What else do I have? George mentioned Stranger Things season 5 is it season 5?
sure.
Thought it was 4.
Is it season
It's 4.
Okay, season 4. That's
Okay.
what I meant.
Season 4,
George
part 1 and 2.
mentioned it. Yeah, I haven't watched a lot of TV this year. So
Okay.
That's great.
At
It
least
was a
things
great
that
show.
have come out.
I think
this year.
that would be on my list, to be
But
honest.
that was a great season. Really brought me back into Stranger Things. So
Back to you, Gabe.
Me, I'm gonna say Rings of Power.
Oh.
Yeah, Rings of Power is on my list.
I wanted to put it on my top 10, but a bunch of people talked me out of it. Apparently, people don't like this show. I need to stop listening to people.
I stopped. I didn't really care what they had to say.
Yeah.
I-
But I did think about it. I don't know. I don't know if it was great, but I enjoyed it.
It took me. That's a more like an enjoyment factor. It took me back to Middle Earth, man, and in a good way. I thought the thing is, I thought the show was gonna suck. And then I watched it, and I was like,
Mhm.
man, this show's fun, and I enjoy watching it, and it's hopeful.
I think I'm vacillating between the two perspectives. I do think I liked it. And I think it was pretty good. But somebody asked me the other day, does it need to exist? Like, would you be just fine if it didn't? And I was like, yeah.
Dang, that's how they got.
Yeah. And I was
You
like,
mentioned that, and I was like, you know what? I could do without it.
But if I'm gonna live in a world within Lord of the Rings show, this one's fine, and I liked it. So
I enjoyed the hell out of it.
I haven't seen the last 2 episodes.
obviously didn't make your top 10.
I'm slacking. Yeah, I
Yeah.
wish. But I loved it. I really enjoyed what I watched too, especially the female dwarves. He was my favorite character.
What else you got? Think.
My number 2 show, and this is a shocker because it's a comedy and it's my number 2.
It's a shocker.
I tend to only watch comedy. I believe this might be in Danny's list.
it is.
It is. There you go. That's how I know Danny and I are one in.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Can you re-explain that? It's a shocker because you tend to only watch
Was that
comedy.
sarcasm?
Yeah, no, yeah. Like you know how I love comedy so much, right? This year I actually expanded and watched a lot more drama than comedy.
Okay.
But for me, this show, I should love this show. It's peak comedy, in my opinion.
Still doesn't make any sense.
I think what he's saying is that a lot of the rest of his list is drama, so he's finally servicing comedy.
Yeah, exactly.
When it would usually-
It's the only
Are you
comedy.
number 2?
Yeah.
It's my number 2. Yeah.
Okay.
And it's in Danny's list. The Rehearsal
this
by
show.
Nathan Fielder.
Peak
It's
TV.
fake.
The
It's fake.
best show
Yeah,
I've ever seen
honestly,
in my life.
I saw a couple episodes. Like I heard them talking about it. I'm like, I'm not really into it. Like, cause I hadn't seen it yet.
Yeah.
But then, like, cause they were explaining it and the concept, I was like, I don't get it. What do you mean?
Mm-hmm.
I watched it. I'm like, this show's genius.
It's genius. I've
This
never seen a show like
the
this
show-
in my life.
It's genius.
I've never seen
It's
a show like this in my
amazing.
life. Yeah.
It's
I
so
think you should,
unique,
I think you
so
should
fresh.
watch it. Yeah.
I'm gonna because it's short too.
It's
right?
short.
Yeah.
Oh, unfortunately, it's short. It's only 6 episodes. But man,
A work
good.
of art.
it's a work of it is. I don't use the term masterpiece loosely
Thought you were gonna
or
say something
genius
else.
or genius loosely, right, George?
Yeah, no, you throw that around a lot. Yeah.
But I do think that the show is a masterpiece.
Okay. So definitely gonna get to it as soon as the 2023 shows stop piling on. My number 2, Peaky Blinders. I almost didn't watch it.
That was this year too. Yeah, I
That was
forgot.
this year, and I hadn't seen the previous season, so I caught up and watched them both back. I don't know why. I forgot that these seasons are short.
All right. I take out Lord of the Rings. I'm gonna put in Peaky Blinders.
Okay. You forgot it was this year, huh? Yeah.
I felt
There's so much
the
stuff.
beginning of the year felt so long ago,
Yeah.
man.
Thomas Shelby.
Especially since I started school this year. Like that was like last. I mean, technically it was last year, but it was like another year from the
Yeah.
past.
There was we talked about not watching downer shows, and like I think I put off the season before, and then now that this season is over, and it's like, oh, the year's over, and you missed it, and
This is a downer.
I watched them back to back, and I was like, man, this show is a downer, but let me tell you, how good is this show? I had forgotten because it's been like 2 years since I watched this show. Wow, this show, the quality, everyone's amazing in it. Yeah.
My list has just blown up because I forgot about another one I had on there.
What did you have?
Well, the next one that I have is Wednesday.
Oh, I can't believe that I didn't make my top 5, but I stand by it.
Wednesday was a surprise.
I really liked it.
I thought the show was fantastic, but the one that I'm gonna put over it, I think, is The Last Kingdom.
Really? That good?
It ended. Well,
Oh, it's done?
technically they're gonna do a movie,
Oh, okay.
but
Like Peaky Blinders.
yeah, to close it
And
out,
Spy
like,
X Family.
to close it to close it out like that, I think like it did I think it did everything justice, and it was just a fantastic way to end the show. I think it was really good. Is that everyone's TV show?
I got an honorable mention.
Oh, I
Tokyo
got
Vice.
one more.
Tokyo Vice. Oh, go
That's
ahead.
my honorable mention.
My number one show of the year, Severance.
Haven't
Man,
seen
I
it.
have to watch this
Best
show.
last 2 episodes of anything I've ever seen. I have not watched the beginning, but I just watched the last. So
Danny was with me when I was
How many
watching it.
shows do you do this with?
a lot, a lot of.
He
these,
could make it.
actually.
He could make a top 10 out of the
Top 10
Yeah.
shows I only saw the finale of.
But yeah, check it out on Apple. I don't know what's it called.
Yeah,
Apple
Apple
TV.
TV.
Yeah.
Apple TV Plus.
Great. I enjoyed it. Like I said, it's weird for me to put drama over comedy, but I guess this year was the year of drama for me.
Those
Oh.
last 2 episodes really drew me in. I'll take that much.
Oh, this is with it stars. What's his name?
Adam Scott.
I thought it was a comedy.
Me too. And I'm like, oh, this looks like it's funny. The premise sounds like it's funny.
The premise does sound like it's funny. What is it, really quick in one sentence?
He works in a business where in order I don't even know how to freaking explain this, bro. Okay, so
They separate your real life from your work life.
Yeah, they separate your real life from your work life, right? So his work life, he's trying to figure out what's going on, and his real life, he's also trying to figure out what's going on.
Okay. See, that sounds like a comedy, but apparently it's not. Okay.
But it's intense.
honorable mention. Cobra Kai season 5.
Yeah, that's honorable mention. We talked about it ad nauseum in the Cobra Kai. Oh, did
Must
we talk
I?
about that episode? No, or that was before this. Oh, so we talked about it like in the monthly.
It was a month.
Yeah. Yeah, Cobra Kai was good. It's back.
Oh,
I
honorable
enjoy it.
mentions Tales of the Jedi.
Tales of the Jedi, definitely not.
Yeah.
That would have made my top 10 if there was one. Yeah. Yeah.
Honorable mention.
Mine is Tokyo Vice.
That's also
Yeah,
a good
that's,
one.
that's
Yeah.
a,
You have another one?
I just have 2 episodes
Mm-hmm.
of Boba Fett.
Oh, just those two?
Yeah.
I heard the story behind why it happened finally. Do you guys know about this?
No.
Apparently they were going to film season like Book of Boba. Remember when we didn't know if Book of Boba Fett was season 3 of Mandalorian or
Mhm.
not? Apparently it was going to be. And then COVID blew everything up. So this would have been like more interspersed. Like we would have gotten more and it would have been season 3, but instead they just gave us that, cut bait, did the Boba Fett series, saved everything else for the rest.
Whatever,
for the
bro.
next season.
Mando's about to rock our socks.
You already know.
I think that's it.
Okay. I hate to end on a negative, but any disappointments for 2022 in TV?
Treason.
Well, didn't that come out this year in 2023?
I heard that show was
Oh,
great.
I said 2023 though, but
I heard that show was great.
did it come?
Who said that?
No one. Literally everyone has said it's
Who
terrible.
said that?
And it's a complete waste of time.
Someone you know said that?
Maybe online.
Bro, that
That
show
was
is not
That was
good.
bots.
Who's in it? Who's in it?
Charlie Cox.
Charlie Cox.
Oh yeah,
and,
yeah.
and Una Chaplin.
That's what caught my attention.
You were probably just excited for it.
Yes, that's what caught
I
my
was excited
attention.
and then I watched it and I was
excited.
like,
That's what caught my
Jack
attention.
Ryan came out.
Yeah, Jack Ryan.
I
This year?
binged that whole thing.
Really?
2022. Yeah.
Isn't there a new season that's coming out now?
That's the one I'm talking about.
2022?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
It came out December 21st or something like that.
Oh, wow. I missed it.
Oh.
I enjoyed it. I don't think it's as strong as the first season, but
Okay.
I enjoyed it. Yeah, dude, Treason, bruh. I love Charlie Cox, and I think he did a good job. But that story just generic,
That's a shame.
easy to call, like, and then it ended, and then I was like, wait, what? I couldn't believe it. Also, I think Charlie Cox played Daredevil he played Matt Murdock for too long.
You were telling me this.
Because he does that thing where he's not actually looking at the person. He's just staring into space. And it's so off-putting
Maybe
when I'm
Charlie
watching
Cox
him.
is actually blind and the real act is all his other roles.
Dude, he went... I can't say that, actually.
Yeah.
He went full what?
Tropic Thunder
He went
reference.
full what?
Insert here.
Tropic Thunder reference. Look it up. Robert Downey Jr.'s character says it.
I'll rattle off some of my disappointments. You guys tell me if they would have made your list. Obi-Wan, of course.
Oh yeah, for sure. Danny and I spent the whole summer
Yeah,
talking
you
about
know
how
what?
much we hated
I don't want to
it.
put it down, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I wish that show didn't exist. Halo.
Oh boy.
You
forgot
forgot about
about
it. You
that.
forgot about it.
I erased that from my memory.
Oh my god, I completely forgot that was a thing.
That's a rough one, man.
Dude,
You ruined my entire
I didn't
night.
even finish it.
No one finished
Dude,
it.
I heard that
How could you?
I heard that he clapped some alien cheeks and
He-
I was
he
like,
does.
I'm done. I'm not watching this show.
I heard that the last episode isn't even edited because the editor hasn't seen it. They just released raw footage. No one knows what it's like.
Bro,
It's a joke.
what?
Not real.
What a
Yeah,
disappointment.
What a disappointment.
biggest
That's a disappointment. You know what? That's our disappointment of 2022.
Biggest disappointment of 2022?
I think so.
What else do you have? What else?
Probably.
What else was like? I know Witcher Blood Origin sucked.
Yeah, I
didn't
heard,
watch
but I
it.
haven't seen it. I got Terminal List. I had a family member who's like, watch this.
Oh,
I've
with
watched
Chris
it
Pratt?
3 times.
With
Yeah,
Chris
Chris
Pratt?
Pratt. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a sucker.
was like, what
I'm a
is it?
sucker for those type of shows. though.
You liked it?
I thought it was alright. I thought it was like a weekend binge. Like I'm just gonna waste my time.
Anybody saw Blockbuster?
No, did it suck?
Yeah, I saw the pilot. I couldn't get past it.
Like what? Cheesy?
Like it takes place. Okay, you'd think a show about Blockbuster would
Be in the past, right?
Yeah, in the past, but it's
but
like
it's not.
the last blockbuster on Earth
That's
today.
a weird show to make.
Yeah.
They should have made it like back in the day.
Yeah, yeah.
That-
It's
like
it's
a-
more
that's-
expensive if you make a period, so they
like
just
a-
cheaped out.
That 70s show.
Yeah. And then I hate this show, Young Rock.
You hate it?
I hate it. I can't.
What
stand it.
happened?
I never liked it, but I watched it because of The Rock, and it got to like his WWE career, and it is such like a bad represent. Like I was there, I saw these things, and like they got the worst actors to play these larger than life characters, like just the cheapest imitation of Stone Cold and Mankind and Triple H.
Would I have been a better Stone Cold?
You would have been a better Stone Cold. What, you want to give it to us right now?
My Stone Cold only curses.
Oh, that's right. That's a good point. That'll be on the on the full-
Patreon.
Yeah, exactly. We'll put that on the Patreon. Okay. So, anything else?
Was it impressed with how Miss Marvel ended?
You weren't what?
Oh yeah,
Impressed with
very
how Miss Marvel
disappointing.
ended.
I didn't even get to
ending
finish
for
it.
Miss Marvel.
I wasn't super disappointed, but it did have like a weakish ending.
It started strong and
It did
fell
start
off.
very
I
strong.
like She-Hulk, so
I only
Mo-
watched
no.
the first episode.
I think that's it.
Yeah. I think the two biggest disappointments for me out of all this has been Pokemon Violet and Halo,
Halo,
the TV series.
baby.
So, but you know what? We look forward for 2023 being a better year, right?
I agree.
I agree.
And we're going to try to avoid more bad stuff, right? We're going to follow Link's example.
That's right.
I'm never gonna see a movie like Morbius or Black Adam again.
Well, you know what?
Dubious.
There is a lot on the pipeline for 2023.
No, I'm gonna listen to my heart.
And I think we're going to talk about it next week. So we've looked back on 2022. And next week, we look forward to 2023. And we hope that you join us.
20.
Are those gang signs?
3 me.
Okay, just cut the episode. Till next time. What's the line?
Keep on searching.
Goodbye.